for this third quarter, we're going to talk about our third character focus, which is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm versus apathy. Let's get on with it. Now that you've watched the other videos about being enthusiastic and learning more about enthusiasm, now we're gonna learn about what is being apathetic or what is apathy. Continue watching to learn more.
Have you ever felt that sometimes you don't have interest in hanging out with your friends or doing your schoolwork? You feel that you don't care what happens in your life. Your dad gets mad at you, and your mom thinks that you lack enthusiasm. Well, apathy is feeling completely indifferent about what's going on around you. This is when you start to not care and you're not interested in life or your friends. You have little motivation and you get bored and you feel that you really don't care what happens anymore. You're unconcerned about what happens around you. This is being apathetic or apathy. Apathy is when you stop caring.
Now, opposite to enthusiastic people are the apathetic people. So apathetic people, they don't really do their best. They just want to get this thing over with and so they can move on. And so that is apathetic. They are bored. They don't want to do it. They just don't care. And that is being apathetic. Are you apathetic or are you enthusiastic? Now, what happens if things get hard? And things get harder and harder, especially in our COVID year. Now, enthusiastic people will maintain a positive attitude. They will be positive. They will look beyond, past the difficulties and see the outcome, what will happen afterwards. And they focus on that, on their goal. And they just keep on moving forward. While apathetic people will focus on the hardship. This is hard, I'm getting bored, or I really cannot do this. And they usually focus on just the hardship and what they're experiencing, and not really on the goal that will be after the hardship. Now, how do we show enthusiasm? Sometimes people do it with a smile, or sometimes they raise their eyebrows, or they just bounce in their steps, happy as can be. Sometimes people sing, Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Sometimes people whistle while they work, and that is showing enthusiasm. But true enthusiasm is not only showing outward things like these. It is actually the inward joy that you have, that even if you experience hard times in your life, you are still happy and enthusiastic, and you are not defeated. Or, yeah. Do you know that leaders need to be enthusiastic? Because enthusiasm creates the vision and makes it exciting for listeners. And also, it inspires and motivates. Do you inspire and motivate other people? Like your classmates, like your parents and your family? Your friends? That is being enthusiastic. But then there are also apathy or being apathetic. If you are apathetic, then you just do things without doing your best and without any excitement. Sometimes also without any effort. You just want to finish the task and move on to the next task and move on to the next task, not being excited about doing it actually. And sometimes Being apathetic, you're just half-hearted, you don't really give your all, and you're not interested, you're just bored, you just want it to finish, and so you can move on. Do you know that apathetic people can zap the energy out of you? When they complain and, talk about how hard things are, how very boring it is, how tired they are, and I wish that everything is finished already, and then they give half effort on what they do and tell you, why are you doing your best? It all ends up the same anyway. We get to submit it and then it's already finished, so what's the point? Now, in our modules, sometimes we do this. We just answer, not giving our best, watch our videos, but really not listen and just give our half heart into doing all these things. But then, no, that is not the way it is. We have to be enthusiastic and give our whole heart and give our best. Now, instead of being energy takers, we have to be enthusiastic and instead be energy givers. And so our enthusiasm and excitement about things will make other people also inspired and excited to do it with us. So this third quarter, let us be enthusiastic. So let us do our 3 I wills. I will smile. I will be an energy giver. And I will put my whole heart into it, into all that I do. Whole heart, not half. Okay? Now, after learning about enthusiasm versus apathy, what are you? Are you enthusiastic or are you apathetic? Now, we all want to be enthusiastic about things, especially about learning. Are you enthusiastic about learning? Or are you apathetic and you just don't care? Now, this quarter, my dog disappeared. Okay, never mind. So, now this third quarter, are you going to be enthusiastic or are you going to be apathetic?